free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
Assalamu alaikum!
Alaikum assalam!
I'm coming to you today from CUNY Law, Students for Justice in Palestine. Coming to you today because Palestine has been fighting for survival for over 75 years. They've fought against a settler colonial occupation, one that enjoys full support of the United States and the imperial allies in Europe, one that possesses nuclear weapons, one that uses chemical weapons like white phosphorus and expand weapons like exploding bullets against civilians, one that murders men, women, and children. Furthermore, they justify these atrocities by shamelessly perverting the memory of those that perished in the Holocaust. They use the deaths of the 6 million Jews that were killed to justify the final solution that they themselves want to carry out against the people of Palestine. On October 7th, Palestine struck back. They broke out of the world's largest open-air prison and fought to reclaim their homeland, where they have lived for thousands of years. October 7th was this generation's Haitian Revolution, this generation's Nat-Turner Rebellion, this generation's Easter Rising, this generation's Warsaw Ghetto Uprising, and this generation's Battle of Algiers. On October 7th, the Zionist occupation's weakness was exposed for the world. And in response, they retaliated by launching an all-out genocide against the people of Gaza. In 2014, the IOF's genocidal attack on Gaza killed over 2,300 Palestinians. That attack took over 50 days. The last 3 weeks alone, nearly 10,000 Palestinians have been murdered, including 4,000 children, 500 at a hospital, 400 at a refugee camp. So why are we here? The great Palestinian writer Hassan Genafani once wrote that imperialism has laid its body over the world, the head in Eastern Asia, the heart in the Middle East, its arteries reaching Africa and Latin America. Wherever you strike it, you damage it, and you serve the world revolution. The Palestinian cause is not a cause for Palestinians only, but a cause for every revolutionary, wherever he is, as a cause of the exploited and oppressed masses in our era. We exist in the belly of the beast. We live in the imperial heart. It is our duty to resist imperialism however we can. That is what brings us to CUNY and CUNY Law. CUNY Law's motto is law in the service of human needs. And I'm glad that the students of CUNY Law recognize that such a declaration includes fighting for oppressed peoples like the people of Palestine. Palestinian activists at CUNY Law have been at the forefront of the fight against oppression, both in this city, in New York, and around the world. CUNY Law students passed a BDS resolution with unanimous support from the student government and acclamation from the faculty. The graduating class of 2023 and 2022 each chose as their graduating speaker the head of SJP, hijabi Muslim women who used their platform to remind everyone that upholding CUNY Law's motto means fighting for people of Palestine, that there are no exceptions when it comes to fighting for the people of Palestine. However, despite these victories, and that's what they are, these are victories, Zionists and CUNY Law administration and CUNY Central and New York City government have declared war on Palestinian organizing within CUNY. The Dean of CUNY School of Law, Suda Seti, defies a BDS resolution by inviting a Zionist academic to speak at CUNY Law. In response to these two student speakers using their platform to call for Palestinian liberation, they have decided to terminate the practice of having student speakers. Zionists in New York government, like Mayor Eric Adams, Councilwoman Ina Vernikov, Congressman Richie Torres, and many more, have decried CUNY as a bastion for terrorism supporters, a bastion for anti-Semitism, and pulled funding from CUNY Law due to Palestinian organizing. CUNY Central, including and especially Chancellor Rodriguez, has participated in Zionist propaganda trips and harassment campaigns against Palestinian students and their comrades.
Shame!
These attacks against students have ranged from death threats to doxing. Meanwhile, CUNY Central does nothing to stop them. I mentioned the graduation speakers, and that is because they are directly tied. What happened with them is directly tied with CUNY Central and Chancellor Rodriguez. The past two speakers, Nadine Kiswandi and Fatima Muhammad, they elevated Palestinian organizing to CUNY to new levels during their time there. They were instrumental in passing the BDS revolution. And as graduation speakers, they use a platform to call for Palestinian liberation from the river to the sea. In response, the cowardly Chancellor and Board of Trustees released statements condemning the speeches as hate speech, despite everything they said fitting none of the legal definition of hate speech whatsoever. So not only did they lie, they slandered them and tried to harm their chances of being admitted to the bar. They cheered on the hellish and vile campaign of harassment and doxing that Nadine and Fatima faced in the wake of their speeches.
Baby killers! Jonah!
Ignore him, he doesn't matter. No Zionist matters. But Nadine and Fatima, like all Palestinian organizers at CUNY, have weathered these attacks and continue to lead the campaign to liberate Palestine, both at CUNY and beyond. So I will say to you all, do not be frightened or discouraged by the pushback or the attacks we face. Our cause is just. We are a collective. We are strong. We are the people. We will win. I leave you the words of Chairman Mao. It is good if we are attacked by the enemy, since it proves that we have drawn a clear line of demarcation between the enemy and ourselves. It is still better if the enemy attacks us wildly and paints us as utterly black and without a single virtue. It demonstrates that we have not only drawn a clear line of demarcation between the enemy and ourselves, but achieved a great deal in our work. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!